Your values are going to bring you closer to your audience as you build that know, like, and trust factor. So today, let's talk about your values so people know exactly what you stand for. Hi, I'm Shannon and welcome back. I teach small businesses and creative entrepreneurs how to use social media to build a community, create an impact, and increase their revenue. So let's get to it. Your brand needs values, not only to build your community, but this is what helps glue it together and hold it together. It allows you to create shared interests and beliefs. In the fast-paced world of social media today, it only takes somebody 0.2 of a second to decide if they want to follow you or if you are a part of their tribe or not. So you want to start to create content that crafts stories around your brand values that also start to resonate with your audience. Consumers today are far more interested in the impact and the purpose that your company serves and how they play a role in the community today. In order to start to build up the trust with the community that you're cultivating, you need to throw away the sales culture and start listening to your audience. Listen to what they have to say, what they need, what they're complaining about, what their problems are. And then you want to take all of that and start providing value into their lives. Successful brands today will share their business values or their personal brand values through video marketing, email marketing, their campaigns, their brand voice, their captions. All of their content will include something that will resonate back to their brand values. One of the biggest mistakes that I see brands make today is that they don't realize that their brand is not human. And in order to connect with your consumers, you need to listen, you need to be empathetic, and you need to be able to treat them and their opinions with respect. These are all human qualities. But when you start to share your brand's core values, this humanizes your brand. This makes your brand relatable. This makes your brand viable. This makes your brand likable, trustworthy. This makes your brand come to life. It's not just a product. It's not just a service. Therefore, you're creating the connections that you need to create with your customers. The author Daniel Pink discusses in all of his books how sales has changed radically in the past 10 years. A good example is you cannot be a used car salesman anymore. You cannot go to your consumer and just list off the product's benefits and the price and then tell them that this is the best thing on the market and expect them to buy it. It doesn't work that way. In the past decade, because of social media, we have pushed consumers for the good into the information era where they have all of the info. So you can't exactly just tell somebody what to buy and why they should buy it because they already have all of the information behind it. And if you're not sharing your core values or showing behind the scenes or sharing about your business, they're just not going to be interested in your product or your service. Customers today are actively looking for companies who serve a purpose, whose beliefs align with theirs. You should check out Daniel Pink's book, To Sell is Human, and I will include a link down below. But I also want to talk about another genius marketer, Seth Godin. He has another book that exclaims, "We used to use mass marketing." Think of the days when Coca-Cola was all over the commercials, all over the airwaves. There really wasn't a target audience. It was just how many people can we reach? That also is not working today. For one, it doesn't encourage communities, and at our core, we really want to belong. And social media has helped connect those dots where we can connect with people all over the world and form these communities where we have the same brand values, the same core beliefs, and the same ideals. Your brand's values need to appeal to your customers' underlying needs and desires. Deep-rooted, emotionally resonating aspirations like freedom, joy, confidence, safety, belonging, etc., etc. Emotional values, you name it, We all want to feel them. If you want to learn more about this kind of content, you can check out the video where I talk about how you can use your business's brand values to create better content for social media. Today, big box brands are really beginning to realize how much you need to humanize your brand to connect with your audience on an emotional level and bring together these communities. And they're really starting to step up their game. However, small businesses have the upper hand in the social media era to be able to do this in a much more effective way. But if you do want to look at a case study and see two massive brands that are really nailing it on their values, that are aligning with all of their content, all of their email marketing, all of their social media, I would definitely go and check out Patagonia, and I would check out Nike. I could use Nike as an example for everything. They are phenomenal in the way that they talk to their customers. They are just brilliant. Okay, so to recap, you want to share your brand values on social media with your communities because you want to build your like, know, and trust factor. You want to create and engage with your audience that align with your brand's values. And you also want to make sure that you are providing massive amounts of value to their lives, whether it's inspirational, entertaining, or educational, as long as it applies to your brand. Make sure you head over to my video, Why You Need to Know Your Brand's Core Values, and I'll see you over there. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you can catch up with my videos every Thursday.